Roland said you were going to the Halloween party today. It's like a gay guy. Hey, I'm Troy. That's what he said.
Fuck him.
You think so?
Tired of his bullshit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're all dressed up. You got your little jacket zipped up and
It's
everything?
cold. I just wore a short sleeve shirt.
Are you chilly?
Yeah.
Are you going to the Halloween party?
I mean, sure. It's free shit.
Is that what it's all about?
Yeah.
Nice.
You got to take advantage where you can.
You should have seen this Matt the intern, and he does have permission to talk from Opie, so that's fair. This Matt the intern, he walked in. You remember when Matt the intern's first appearance?
Yeah.
Opie's going, Matt rules, while they're talking to him and talking about how great he is, and saying basically that Matt the intern was the next favorite intern of the show.
Right.
Opie loved him.
Yeah, I remember.
Just now, Matt the intern walked in behind Opie.
Yeah.
Opie turns, looks at him, and goes, "Oh, great, this fucking guy." That's how far.
How does that make you feel?
Fallen.
I think he just said, ugh.
And he said, "This fucking guy."
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was in jest.
Was
it? It was done in jest.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was pure disgust.
Was it disgust or jest?
Jest. It was an endearing.
Erock?
Ugh.
You know Opie very well.
It was in pure disgust.
Pure disgust is what Erock is saying.
I disagree.
You know what's weird about Matt? I'm up and down with Matt.
Like Bobo's erection.
Kind of.
Nice.
Yeah, because as soon as Matt got here, first day, he annoyed the fuck out of me.
And everyone.
Yeah.
Even our boss.
Like right out of the gate. Then Matt goes on the air and has a great first appearance. He really did good. Mm-hmm. I thought he was well spoken and did a good job. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's just something not there. Then I went back to not liking Matt, but now I'm like, he's all right.
So by up and down with Matt, you mean you hated him. He did good on the air once.
But I thought to myself, well, maybe I...
No, you were good once. You were on the air twice.
That's the
you were good
abridged
once.
version.
Maybe I misinterpreted who he is. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm missing something about his personality.
What did you interpret?
From the appearance?
In general. You said maybe I misinterpreted who he is.
Well, because sometimes people's personalities clash right out of the gate, but then once you get to know somebody, you're like, oh, you know what? That person's not too bad.
So you like Matt. You guys are friends.
I don't know if like...
How did you take
is
him?
the word?
What did you not like about him?
He just came in here very arrogant.
Yeah.
Didn't want to work.
Right.
Didn't thought he was above it. Just wanted to be on air and thought he was going to make a name for himself that way. And then he was just trying to be outrageous and pick fights with people.
Sure.
And I was just like, dude, really? You know what I mean? Like, shut up,
Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I admit I came on a little strong, I guess. I mean, I did want to try to be on air a little bit,
I'm with you on that, buddy. But I think you're slowly starting to learn.
I think so.
I didn't say what it was that you were slowly starting to learn. You just answered affirmatively without knowing what I was talking about.
Well, I thought you meant in general.
In general.
I'm learning.
Like
Yeah.
before, there was no learning happening. But since you started this internship, there is some. For instance, your reading skills have improved. You can count past 10.
Right.
Things like that.
I'm a very good reader.
No, what I was going to say was, I think you've learned that this thing we call life and being part of this radio show doesn't work if you try to sprint.
Right.
It's a marathon.
It is.
You got to put the time in. You can't rush.
26.2.
What's that? It's in miles?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You can't rush. You know what I mean? And it seems like you've done I'm not going to say good job, but a fair job of standing back behind the scenes for a little while. I don't know if the people still hate you or not. At one point, they loved you. When you were last on the air, they hated you.
Well, I think it goes both ways. I mean, like anybody. I mean, like you have people who love you and you have people who can't stand you.
No, I know that, but I mean, you just have people who hate you. As it was last time you were on. Eric, can you're in touch with the Twitter community.
Yeah.
The people, the fans, the audience reaction to Matt. Is it love-hate? Is it love? Or is it hate?
They did not take kindly to Intern Matt.
Just hate.
Yeah, it was pure disgust.
I find the Sam fans, it's a love-hate deal.
I had some fans. I had people calling in when I was doing phones saying, oh, yeah, Matt's right, da-da-da.
Well, no, I mean...
But then they'd hang up and no, I didn't want to talk to the show. I just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, people do that all the time.
So you think that there are still those who love you?
I mean, it's been a while since, I've had any appearances, so I'm not sure if I'm still in the O&A consciousness, but I think, I had some fans. Hopefully I still do.
What's going on feedback, Eric?
Well, as we were talking about this, Puddle of AIDS, posted in all caps, "No, we definitely still hate Matt."
It's puddle of AIDS.
Well, of course, he speaks for the entire O&A community.
Yeah, I mean, it is just one man. You can't, base
Right.
an entire population on that. And we've all had our ups and downs. That's not to say Matt won't be able to now that the ugliness has passed, come up the way, Troy, you're saying now you're looking at him like, oh, he could possibly be a human being.
Yeah.
That maybe some of the audience will say, well, maybe he's not quite so hateable.
Right. Well, I mean, with the audience, you can turn them around. If you have a good appearance and you come on and speak your mind and have a good opinion and can mix it up, and
Where's the audience at with you right now?
I don't know. I haven't really been on the show much.
Right. Yeah,
So-
I think more good than bad. I think you're more of they like to smash you, but they like you because you come on the air and you're yourself and you have an opinion and you're not pretending to be something you're not. And at the end of the day, people like that. For Matt, it wasn't the case.
I don't agree with that. I mean, so you're saying when I was on air, I wasn't being myself.
Well,
And I totally disagree with that. I think I was totally being myself.
all the opinions that you gave on the air about
Were my fucking opinions.
all the opinions that you gave on the air about Wall Street and politics and stuff, you've since told me off the air that you rescind all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
He's
mean, I-
pissed off at all of them.
this
now.
is the problem that would mean that your opinions are not educated or thought through enough
Or-
to take seriously.
Or it means that for this Wall Street thing, the more I went down there and talked to people and did a little investigative research, I found out that it's a load of shit and it's a big scam that people are just making money off of. And all right, listen, like, let's say you like an athlete or something, right?
I don't like
And-
athletes.
All right, a wrestler.
Okay, I can
you,
relate.
all right, you like a wrestler, and he's your favorite wrestler, and then you hear in the news that like he's a drug addict or like he was fucking young children or something, and then your
Fucking
opinion
young
might
children.
change because you found out new information, and that's exactly what's happened with
Yeah, but
Wall
I
Street.
think that you weren't really looking for information that was conflicting your thing. Like people were giving you arguments to your opinions, and you didn't listen. And then you came back, and now you agree with the people who are arguing with you.
Well, I don't think I necessarily agree with the people who were arguing me at that time. I think I found out more things about this that made me rethink how authentic this whole movement is. And that's what it comes down to. I found out that it's not an organic movement. It's been totally funded by the exact people that they're protesting against.
Are you going to the Halloween party?
Yeah.
What are you dressing up as?
I'm dressing up as me in a nicer sweater than I'm used to wearing.
I need you to find another costume.
Like what?
Well, I'm not going to... I mean, that's kind of... What am I going to do? Everything for you?
Well, any suggestions, Troy?
No, I need you, before the show's over, to find a better costume.
All right.
So I need you to go and...
I will try and do that.
How often do you shower?
Once a day.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Does he stink?
I didn't.
Everybody
I didn't
complains
shower,
of him stinking.
I didn't shower last night because I was at a Red Bulls viewing party, being a soccer hooligan. Then I was out all night. So.
Yeah, so that's not once a day. And I mean,
Well, it's usually once a day.
these people on feedback are not...
They're not being kind?
No,
What
I
are they
think we
saying?
What are they saying?
Make no mistake, Matt, we hate you, flip-flopping looter. Matt sucks ass. Intern Matt can eat a big fat cock. All interns suck ass. I like Troy, hate Matt. I hate Matt. Matt is still totally hateable. No one likes Matt because he's not genuine at all and unfunny.
There's got to be one positive comment.
One more for Team Hate Matt. This twat can't admit fault, no self-responsibility. And that is true. You're not good with admitting fault and self-responsibility.
I mean, I admitted that I came in a little strong and it was kind of a
you
douche to
came-
Troy. So
You ever notice Matt's walk?
No. Matt is an attention whore. Fuck you, Matt the douchebag. Go ahead, Troy.
He has like a weird sachet.
Does he?
Yeah.
Is it like a strut?
It's here. Should I imitate it?
Yeah.
Could you? Yeah.
So Troy's imitating the walk.
It's very like
He's coming back.
I wouldn't
Oh, is it
say
like a
that's very
feminine
accurate.
thing?
it's a little effeminate. Yeah.
Oh.
There's some hip moving.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Well, I don't know.
Do you sachet when you walk?
I don't think so. I mean,
I barely know who Matt is, and I hate him. Matt is an arrogant twat, and Jens from Connecticut just says "fuck Troy." I mean, that's not
Yeah.
really what's
Who
to
says
debate.
that?
Jens Lundy from
Jen,
Connecticut.
that's not nice.
But I mean, that's not really what we're talking about,
Right.
is it?
I have noticed though. I have noticed Troy's hair is a little effeminate.
Yeah.
Whoa!
A good one.
What do you think of Troy giving O&A fashion advice?
It's a little gay.
Wow. Hate Matt card holder, 1 billion million. There's a lot of zeros.
That's not
in that
really a number.
I like Matt.
All right, there we
He's
go.
a fun douche to laugh at. I don't think that. Oh, one Matt guzzles cum.
Oh,
Matt rules.
yeah.
Having said that, I hope he drinks a cup of AIDS,
Oh,
which would kill you, I'm sure.
well, might be a slow death.
Love Troy, hate Matt. Matt is a nut puffing. Well, I'm not going to say the F word, but you could guess. Matt's a jizz bag. So is Troy, but that's not what we're talking about.
Right,
People,
right,
stay on topic. Matt's a poser. Here's something positive. He will only be around for a short amount of time.
That is true.
Matt the Rat, that's what I call him.
Good
So,
one.
yeah. All right, Matt. Well, I guess.
I mean, enjoy your time here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I see you coming back. I mean, I may be wrong. But, and then just like all the other interns, it's just sort of like you just vanish off into the sunset.
Wow. Okay. Do you watch Late Night with David Letterman ever?
Occasionally.
It's a big show, right?
Sure.
The head writer, one of the head writers and executive producers, one of the Stengel brothers, but that's the last hint I'll give. I won't tell you which one. Just texted me. Do you like Letterman? It's a giant. It's a pretty giant show. You got to admit that. In terms of entertainment,
I'll watch it like if I'm in a hotel room
Right.
or something and there's nothing else on.
I pay for Sirius. I do not pay to hear the intern Matt. Is what the executive. So,
Well, see,
on that note, I'm going to have to ask you to.
any attention is good attention. I mean,
Incorrect.
They say that in the newspaper business, and it's true.
How's Mel Gibson doing with movies?
Well, he has a little bit of money, and
How have his movies been doing since the Beaver movie?
Who cares? He's richer than any of us will ever be.
One person just writes cunt, 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 cunt.
That's a good comment.
I'm assuming that was directed towards me. I'm gonna have to ask you to go.
All right. Well, thank
You
you, Sam,
understand.
for the time.
I think it's fair to give you your time, and maybe in a few weeks or something we'll see if we can win over the audience, because
Sure.
I don't like that they treat you like this, Matt.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And we all have our hurdles to jump over.
What do you think might win the audience over?
Good appearance, something like that.
This is a pretty good appearance.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.
No.
Yeah.
I like Matt. It's what Ryan in Buffalo says.
All right.
To set on fire.
Oh.
So that's again. So yeah, we're done. We're all done, Matt.
All right. You have good timing, Sam. By the way.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Enjoy the hat, though.
By
You
the
got
way,
your- oh,
go
wow.
Bills, go Sabres.
dude.
Go Bills
Ryan.
and Sabres. Just go.
Like he just doesn't know
go.
where to just stop.
How about go Matt? Go Matt. Go away. Like take off.
you see how slow he moves just in case there's more
Just
he
in
can get
case
out?
he could turn around. Whoa! Did you say Matt? No.
Yeah.
No.
It's like enough, dude.
I said that's enough. Go. Eric, you're the boss of the interns.
Yeah.
He's on the phone.
How's it going?
He's not worried about that.
Oh, who you
I was
calling?
actually on the phone with the other intern. Sal,
Are you actually in contact with him?
yeah.
There was a fight yesterday, which I wasn't going to bring up, but Troy is very pissed at Eric right now because he doesn't think that Eric takes responsibility. Because Eric's the intern boss.
Yeah.
Okay, we have two interns, Sal and Matt, here on the Opie and Anthony show. And I mean, I want to talk about the Halloween party. Mark Wahlberg was on the show today, had an amazing appearance. And we hopefully will get to more John and Jeff stuff tomorrow because there's still more clips. And I know that we don't want to put Jocktober on the back burner of all things. We missed 2 days. We'll surely get more. But Eric and Troy, Mars, I don't even know if you heard this was going on. Mars, the engineer, just walked in. Troy got in a fight with Eric yesterday because Eric's the intern boss, okay? We have Matt and Sal, the two interns, and Eric is in charge of them. Troy doesn't think that Eric takes that job seriously. Is that right?
No, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think just from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I needed Sal for something, and I asked the intern boss where Sal was.
Who's the intern boss?
Eric Nagel.
Oh.
And Eric was too busy feeding. And
Feeding,
Wait,
right.
did you say feeding?
yeah, he was too busy feeding.
He wasn't eating. He was feeding.
feeding, and he was too busy on his Facebook.
Mars, that's an insult. Feeding. That's like what an animal does.
Exactly. And I said,
Better
"Where's
than grazing.
I said, can you tell me where Sal is? I need him. And he goes, I don't know. And I go, what do you mean I don't know? You're the intern boss. He said, I'm only the boss from 6 to 11.
Oh.
Meaning,
And what was he doing while this was happening?
feeding.
Yeah.
Eric,
Okay.
Eric, when you eat meals, you just eat like a person, right? You don't eat like out of a trough.
Yeah, but I don't remember eating when Troy came in with all of this.
Does he eat out of like? Does he eat like a trough or like a feed bag? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
He's being outrageous.
Troy is.
Yeah.
I mean, were you not eating?
I don't think I was at that point.
You were. I mean, unless you just eat so many meals that you just don't even, they all just sort of blur together.
Wow, there is real animosity
Well, I'm
here.
just saying.
Well, when you're manorexic, you miss eating, I guess.
Whoa, manorexic.
Manorexic?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think he is?
Because I'm healthy? Because I take care of myself? Because I've gone to the gym in the past 5 years?
Tell me
Good
about.
for you.
Ooh, tell me about this conflict.
No,
There's no conflict.
No, here's the problem with Eric. Eric likes to.
What?
My costume. I'm rolling.
Did you give you permission to wear that?
No.
Get the fuck out.
Oh
Matt
my
just
God.
came in. Eric.
That I had nothing to do with that.
to get a costume.
Oh boy, now Matt just
Roland's
walked.
See what you did? You let him back on, and now he thinks
Well, Opie
he
gave me
reverts
permission.
right back to I'll do anything to get attention.
And this was what you were saying, Troy. Is he back in the okay column? Or
no,
still
he's heading back down
to the hateable.
A steady decline.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, he got that negative attention he was after. So, is everything okay with? Oh, look at this. Actually, Carter in Indianapolis says Troy is the coolest staff member. Matt is the lamest, quote unquote, staff member. Is everything settled between you and Eric?
I mean, it's fine. You just have to just say it is what it is. Eric is who he is, and that's that. See, the problem is Eric and I have been friends for many years. So he knows that I will continue to be his friend no matter, he can do whatever he wants. So if I'm like, hey, man, I need
Laverne
this.
and Shirley.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, I need to know where the intern is. And he can be like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
That's the vibe
I'm
you
on
got.
Facebook, dude. And it's like
And
feeding.
that's what he does?
And it's like, and then he can say whatever he wants to me. He'll say whatever he wants to me. He'll be like, fuck you. And he'll talk shit
I
to
never
me.
said that to you.
No, but you've talked shit. And then he won't talk shit to other staff members when they pick on him and talk shit to him. He'll just sit there and open up his ass and take it.
Do you feel like that's true, Eric? You open up the asshole?
No, that's not true.
Take
But
the dick?
Troy's sitting there. He's like, "Oh, he just talks shit to me." I never start any of these conversations or these issues. It's Troy that comes in, turns his head sideways like Stewie from Family Guy, and goes, "Do you know where the intern is? Do you know what's going on here?" Well, I'm going to ask other people to find out what's going on here when I don't have an answer for him.
Eric, I go into you and I say, "Where's Sal? I need something." And
I
you're like,
said, "I don't know," and then you're like, "How do you not know?" I said, "He probably went to lunch."
And then I said, "Probably. Why wouldn't you know? You're the boss." And you go
I
from
didn't
6
ask
to
him,
11.
Nor did he tell me?
From 6 to 11, I'm the boss. Did you not say that?
Yeah, it was way past
So
11.
so it was 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Well, here's the
he's
question.
not required to
So
be
who's
here.
the boss then?
Nobody's not required to be here.
So there's no boss. So if he comes back here and starts trashing shit, nobody's responsible for
okay,
him.
Troy, now you're getting a little ridiculous.
But what I'm saying is, what do you mean you're not the boss?
Can we get some clarification? Eric, you're sticking with that. You're only the boss until the after show's done.
No, I'm in charge of overseeing everything they do and taking care of them. Yes.
Oh.
But 1 o'clock and Troy's going, "Where's the intern?" I don't know. He's not even really supposed to be here at that time, but he hangs around to do extra work. That's fine.
When I was an intern, I had to tell my superior where I was going. If I was going to lunch, I'm going to lunch, I will be back at this time. And I would have to report to her and let her know what's going on. Eric is just in fucking La La Land, like whatever. He's out in the field.
Now, Eric, don't you think that there should be shouldn't somebody be responsible for where the interns are?
I am responsible for them and what they do during
Even after
their allotted time period.
No, but after 11, as long as they're in this building, shouldn't somebody know where they are or what they're doing?
We always usually know where they are. They're either in our office or he's off doing stuff for Troy. So when he goes off and does stuff for Troy, I don't follow up on it because I assume, well, Troy knows what he's doing and this intern knows what he's doing to help Troy out. So it's a safe bet that everything's being taken care of.
But it was just like, came to you and I said, look, I'm doing production for the weekend programming. This isn't like I'm just jerking off in the fucking back studio.
So he wasn't doing stuff for you.
Sal?
Yeah.
No, not
when
at that
you
time.
couldn't find him.
No. So what Erock should have done if he was a responsible manager of the interns is, and I said to him, "Hey, look, I need Sal for fucking the weekend shit." Erock should have been like, "Let me call him quick and see where he's at," and he just put up a fucking pissy fit. Like,
Okay, well, maybe also sometimes it's not what you say or what you ask for, it's how you present it and how you say it to people. Because you come in doing your little bullshit stuff with Sam about stupid little things that don't
Hey,
matter
wait, Eric,
going
real
on.
quick.
Yeah.
This conversation is brought to you by Trojan Bearskin Condoms. Trojan, America's #1 most trusted condom brand, as you were.
Did we get the second one in, or is that the
That'll be
first?
coming at the end of the show,
Okay.
as you were.
Whoops. All right, well, it's in there. So, you come in and do these little games and stuff like that, which I ignore you and blow you off at that point. But when you come in and it's trying to be serious and you're doing the same presentation in the same way, well, how am I supposed to react to that?
because I've explained it to you. Look, I need Sal for weekend programming. I need to get this shit done. I need him to be chopping a lot of audio up. Where is he? And then you said to me,
All right,
I'm not
first
the boss.
You were not that elaborate. You were asking where Sal was. I said, I don't know. And you were like, how do you not know where he is?
But I told
assumed
you
he went to lunch
I told
because
you
it
I
was
needed
way
him
late
for,
in the
for
day.
Jocktober shit. I told
Late-
you that.
Not at first. Later on you did.
I mean, how much later?
And
It was
when you did-
before I came back.
From where?
You wouldn't even look at me.
I
You
think
were
you
focused.
told- I think
you
you
were
told me
focused
after
on
you
your
were saying, well,
food
you're
and you were
too
focused
busy
on Facebook.
feeding.
You're focused on food and Facebook.
So you don't take Troy seriously because he fucks around too much.
When he came in the same way he does it when he's fucking around with other things, no, I didn't take it seriously. Sam, you were there. Did I even look at him when he was talking?
I will say 100% you did not take
No.
him seriously.
Because, again, I thought he was fucking around. And then when he said it started going into all this, I said, okay, and I'll text him. And I texted him. And
Yeah,
where
after
was he?
there was a whole
he was
fucking
getting his
ordeal.
lunch and he was coming back
Like,
up.
dude, you texted him probably 20 minutes after this whole ordeal.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric,
So, yeah, I did.
well, I think the
But the point is, you don't give a fuck. That's the problem.
At that point, I did not, no.
I don't know. It's not my problem. Whatever. If shit doesn't get done, it's your fault. You get the blame.
And then Sal came back and said he cut stuff up for you already.
He did it wrong.
And he said, well, that's what you told him to do.
No, I clearly explained myself.
Okay, well, then you take that conversation.
Well,
up with him.
that's not this conversation. This conversation is, I needed you to do something. You said that you weren't the boss after 11 o'clock. You continued to stuff your fat face and
See, this
and
is
fuck
why
around
I
on
say
Facebook.
shit to you, because you're the one who gets all bent out of shape. Okay, yeah, you were trying to get something done, but you come in with this little pissy attitude, like you're fucking around, like various other times that you do this to me. So I don't take it seriously, and then when you continue going in that manner, so what am I going to do? I'm going to delay it and not give you any answers or feed into this. Feed? Oh no, I said food again.
Yeah.
whoa, cut you off.
Everything
at the
comes
pass.
back to food.
But where are we at now? I mean, is he?
I was fine.
You're fine.
We were fine yesterday.
But do you? Are you willing to take on the responsibility of having control of the interns past 11?
I have to, I guess, if they're here, because then Troy gets upset.
Real quick, Jeff, you're on the after show.
Morning, boys. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
I just want to ask why couldn't Troy just take the initiative himself and call the fucking kid and find out where he was at, since it was quote unquote after showtime?
Good question, Jeff.
I
Troy,
don't-
what say you?
I don't have Sal's number, and I'm not the boss of the interns. I would have called him if I had his number. Erock has the number.
So
Simple as that.
you're saying that your issue is that you asked the intern boss where the intern was. The intern boss did not know, and therefore he's shirking responsibilities.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not going to do. Who cares?
And Eric,
Yeah.
how do you respond to that?
At first, it was blatantly what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
I was telling him, oh, I don't know. I assumed he went to lunch because, again, I wasn't taking it seriously because it didn't seem serious till he told me what it was for.
This is a great question. Brad in Jersey, you're on After Opie and Anthony Live.
Hey, boys, I want to know, who does Troy report to?
Hey, what was the way you? Because Brad, who did you want? Phrase it the way you phrased it to this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is Troy Erock's boss?
Am I Erock's boss? No.
Then fuck you, dude. You should have to explain. You're a dick.
Who's a dick? Me?
Yeah, he said you.
For what?
Troy's a dick. Fuck him.
Why?
Erock doesn't have to explain shit to you, so you couldn't find an intern.
He's the boss of the interns, though.
Erock's the boss of the interns, but you're not the boss of Erock.
No, but I asked him to please help me with this. We're supposed to be on a team working together.
But still, regardless, office, dude. He didn't know where he was. So what? Move on.
So you're supposed to go, oh, fuck it, I don't know. Then I guess the work doesn't get done. Fuck it then, right?
He doesn't report to you. Everyone busts Erock's balls, right? He doesn't report to you. Fuck you.
I'm not asking him to report to me. He is the boss of the interns. I need him to do this.
Troy, who do you report to?
I report to a couple other managers here.
All right, so then maybe if you have issues, you should fucking go to them and say, hey, you know what? I went to Erock, but he's not giving me the information.
Oh, he did.
Because I work in a different corporate.
Oh, we can't even. Brad,
Dude.
I appreciate the call. Brad thinks you're a fucking dick. But
You think?
yeah, he does. He doesn't like Troy at all. But we got to go.